Hello boys and girls, welcome to a Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity. This is my first time playing Pillars of Eternity, or any game like that. I have never played Baldur's Gate or such games back in the old age, and I'm not sure I will like this, but it's a game with good reviews and some recommendations from people I value their opinion. So let's start a new game. I'll make it an easy game because it's strongly recommended for those who are new to this, but I'll make it Trial of Iron, meaning only having one save game, and once that is gone, once the character is dead, he will be dead forever. Two-handed melee weapons do the most hit per hit damage. And
5 wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Looks like my illness saved the caravan, hadn't it stopped for me? It could have been an accident. I wonder though, why is this caravan headed for Gilded Vale? Or why is Gilded Vale offering settlers to start a new life when, as we've been told, it's on a frontier? I don't know, usually I associate frontier with the border between two warring countries or nations, but of course there is another kind of frontier, like a colonization frontier. When America was colonized, there was a frontier beyond which wilderness and Indians were. So I don't know what sort of frontier is Gilded Vale on. But here we go. I usually spend a lot of time with character creation, but this one I figured out already when I was setting up my recording. Which reminds me to start a recording timer. I will play an Orlan, who's a goblin-like creature, suitable for a rogue character. Crippling Strike will be my perk. I'll be mighty and perceptive. And a little bit dexterity. Okay. Then we will start as this guy, having a bonus, one more bonus to perception. I'll be a drifter, having bonus to stealth and mechanics. I'll be a black skin, black hair. This facial hair, this hair. Next up we'll have a stoic voice. Name Nagidal. And done. New quest, Journey to Gilded Vale. Alright. So, Caravan Master Odima. The Caravan Master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache and sagging jaws quivering as if for emphasis. I have already played through this one quest, but I ran out of recording time and my hard drive was full, so I'm basically re-recording the session the way I played it.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
Yeah, he nods forward. A looming black mass on the hillside. Okay. Probably up there, what we saw.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks.
Okay.
Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
Yeah, at last the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
Right.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Odima looks over his shoulder at his assistant, a lanky, intense man named Sparfle who carries an old sun-bleached bow. I wonder why they play these dialogues before you can even know who he is talking to. He's talking to this man, of course. Well, I don't know it because... I know it because I've already played through it, but I think he's the only one carrying the bow here. Sparfle nods, slides the worn bow over his shoulder. Now I'm about to talk to, I guess, Master Odima. Where would I find these berries?
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
Okay. And what are these huge rocks coming up off the ground?
They don't got Adra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days.
Interesting. Oh, stone with a life in it reminds me of gemstones.
The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
Soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard it can hold a man's soul. Yeah, reminds me of a soul gem from Skyrim. But of course, this is a completely different world of fantasy. Who knows what they are for? Good enough to worry about without seeing anything like that. Is it dangerous out here?
Not if you hurry about your business. And not if the weather holds up.
Not if the weather holds up. There is a concern in his tone, but he doesn't elaborate. Alright. Yeah, I have read these tutorials already, so... What kind of weather do they get out here?
This time of year? Rain, mostly. And wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here, time to time. Locals call it a beawick. Born out of the ether. The spirit's path. Never seen it myself. Never cared to.
Beawick. What are those ruins?
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear.
Nothing you will. They are reading this too fast. I can't follow their voice actors when they are reading through. Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Erglanfath. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay. If you don't mind getting staple Glanfath and arrows now and then again.
Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear.
But who did build these ruins then?
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Okay, I'll see about those berries then.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's nights sleeping on uneven grounds without blanket or pillow. Oh, a very hardcore woman.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own time.
He needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
Okay.
No promises.
Oh, let's see. Let's see.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
I wonder why the caravan master is paying a warrior or whatever she is, barbarian, to protect me. I mean, I'm one of the settlers just going with his caravan, probably a trade caravan. I'm just here to settle and start a new life. Why would he be interested in protecting me? That's
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Yeah, I sort of explored every inch of this. And I found some things. Of course, now I don't remember where it was, but stables here. I think I found some sort of a mushroom here. That's like this one. We've seen it.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
Yep. I need supplies. You see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He is transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble, as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Yeah, who are you?
I'm a trader, originally from the Adir Empire, but I've been trying to establish new business out here. Life on the road has brought some unexpected challenges, to be sure. And I'm sure you've noticed how prickly the locals can be. But we're here to make the most of things, right?
Yeah, we might as well try.
Something else you need? Looks like we're settled for the night.
Yeah, show me, let's see what you've got. Well, perhaps you first tell me about the Adir Empire.
It's not as big as it used to be, but it's still big. The mainland is a continent northwest of here, but the colonies used to include Raed Saris and the Deerwood. About 150 years ago, Deerwood won its independence from the Empire. A fact our companions are quick to remind me of.
What? Adir is not as big as it used to be, but it's still big. Mainland is a continent, northwest. But the colonies used to include the red Ceres and Deerwood. About 150 years ago, Deerwood won its independence from the Empire, a fact our companions are quick to remind me of. He gives you a lopsided grin and nods at the other scattered Caravaniers. Okay, let me see what you've got. Yeah, I noticed we have a small space piglet. I wonder what's that for. It's worthless. We have a very worthy ring, but I will keep it for the moment. What I have bought here was one lockpick and one dagger. Okay. And now I went exploring. Yeah, this is the stables, all right. What's this? I didn't explore that before. The fallen tree doesn't budge.
Not looking forward to trying to lift that thing tomorrow.
Sap oozes from the jagged wound in its trunk. Okay, so that's the way we should have gone. So there's a stream here. Look what's here. Dead bodies. Travelers maybe, or looters, or bandits. Bad sign anyway, you figure it. Alright, let's search these bodies. The corpse is cold to the touch, and ripe smell wafts from it in putrid waves. A dark crusted blood stain besmirches its simple linen clothing. Yeah, we can... Oh, I didn't need to buy these lockpicks after all. I wonder what are these? Haven't figured it out yet. And there are more dead bodies here, pierced by arrows. Oh, hey.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Yeah, this is the guy who's supposed to bring us water. Stream is not going anywhere. Okay, he's probably smoking his pipe now. Let's look for the berries. Admet's Wirt. We have some ingredients. Yeah, that's the path from where we came.
We shouldn't... Let's check by those outcrop.
Ah, look, there is an enemy here. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Let's have a critical strike. And another one. It was good of her to set him on fire, his fur burning.
Sure.
Wolf's pelt. Party gain crippling strike. Yeah, grazes.
Right.
I think these are the berries.
This is it.
Yeah, you receive quests now. So, here I was quite confused when I first saw this kind of dialogue. I didn't know who is talking to who, but it turns out Kalisha is talking to me. You're kind of a mystery to the rest of the caravan, just some kind of wanderer, the way I hear it. Well, I'll try to remember what I have answered. I first wanted to say it's none of your business, but I ultimately settled at answer number 3. You have to be when people are looking for you. Yeah, how is it you happen to come here? I crossed dangerous people. I couldn't stick around. I think that's what I picked. You do what you can to survive. What else can someone be expected to do? Kalisha breathes in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Redrick's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. Who is Lord Redrick, I wonder? You here to settle like the rest of the lot? I say... I hadn't given it much thought. No harm in that, might as well see the place first. So, you must have some other plan in mind for coming this way. Getting into trouble, I expect. Ha! You've come to the right country. This whole place is crawling with troublemakers. It's a point of pride for them. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Odima will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. Wait. Let's waste some more time. Why are you here? My sister moved out here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried, but that's how she always is. This time, though, she asked me to come out, and that's got me a little worried. I haven't seen her in ages. Been doing guide work in Ixamital. But I'd do anything for her. She's a much better woman than me, so I'm here and we'll see. Odima I've worked with before. He doesn't usually drive a route this way, but he's doing it for me. Or can you tell me about Dirwood or Direwood? I'm not much for history, but from what I know, it used to be part of the Aedir Empire and broke off after a war some years back. The locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it. I've been out of touch, but I've been hearing weird kinds of things about it lately. People having trouble giving birth, I guess. A lot of them. Been going on for years now, but somehow it's getting worse. With an uneasy tremor in her voice, she adds, I'll have to ask my sister about it. Probably her sister has some trouble with their unborn child, maybe, or whatever. Tell me about yourself. I've got simple needs, I like open skies and far horizons. I find work that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started in Direwood, but my parents ended up in the living lands. I've got a brother in Rawatai and another in Aedir. My sister in Gilded Vale. She is the only real homebody. Alright, let's get back to camp. I wonder, she could be a good companion if she liked open skies and far horizons. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfle's getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like when he feels like it. We should check up on him first. Slap him around a little. Stream's just down that way. Come on, let's get you some water. Alright. I wonder whether I explored anything more here. Ah, yes, I picked this up. Where is this thing? This is where the dead bodies lie, right? Yes. Where was... Oh, the guy was standing right here. I wonder, I think I dared to cross this bridge.
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting. At least he left the water skins. Come on.
Okay, tab key highlights interactable things here. You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kalisha waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. You have gained an item, a quest item, a full water skin added to the stash. Out of the trees emerges Sparfle, one of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there is a strangeness to his gait. His stride wobbly as he moves toward you with labored breath.
Sparfle? Are you all right?
You all right? Yes. Sparfle's toe catches on a rock and he collapses forward in a heap, the feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. Ooh!
Ambush!
No! It's an ambush. Yeah, I think I picked my leather armor instead of the hide armor. Cannot change in combat. Okay, my bad. But at least I can make another weapon group. Let's make... Cannot change in combat. Okay, okay. I'll wait for outside combat. How would he do this? I think we both attacked first this guy. Oh, what's this? Knockdown? Wow, she can knock him down. Oh, that's good. Attack. Yeah, knockdown, she has to be very close to him. No, 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 don't knock down. Don't knock down. Just a regular attack, please. Anyway, I'll make a regular attack here.
Hmm?
I might do a crippling thing here. Wow. Killed. I killed him. Crippling strike. Okay. Now for this other guy. Quickly. I'm too far away from him. Crippling strike. And you should knock him down.
Yeah.
Good.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Well, let's get his loot.
Right.
And loot from Sparrowfan, or what he was called.
Sure.
He's got some loot too here. 15 gold coins or copper coins. Yeah, give me some better armor. Oh no, I have leather armor. Okay, leather armor. I wonder if I can shoot bow if I have no arrows. I think I have. Primary weapon. Okay, let's head back then. I don't think there is anything we can do. It could be dangerous to be exploring around in these woods. But I didn't do it. I didn't explore it, or did I? I like to explore the area. Hey look, we found something I didn't find before. Dire cap. What is this? Look at this! Fireplace. The footprints around the campfire are indistinct and may have been here for days or longer. Interesting. What's this? It's me? Oh, it's me. Is there something we can get from this camp? It's the bandits' camp for sure. See if there is any... Oh, a bottle! Look at this bottle. Beer. While few foreigners have much kind to say about the beer in Direwood, where locals prefer to indulge in narcotics, beer is still a staple of every in-home and drunken feud. Okay, let's get it. Get it, pick it up. Yeah, that's right. Pick up the beer. Did I pick it up? Yeah, okay, she's got it. Alright. How about my health? How is my... How is my health? We hear the clanging of swords. There might be a fight at our camp. Who is this? Fight! Again, Glanfadden Hunter. Okay, fight him. Fight him. But that's different than what was before. Okay, we killed him. More bows.
Sure.
No, not sure. All of you get there. Oh, look at it. Everybody is dead. Even the merchant. Let's loot the merchant. That's what I wanted to do. Well, okay. Glenfadden leader, all around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Kalisha puts the back of her hand to her mouth as if to ward away some poisonous vapor, like this. Okay. A handful of dark figures stand above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads. jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs. One of them, towering and severe with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognize as Heodan, the trader. The last of your caravan left standing, yeah. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. I said, we have not trespassed, we merely wish to pass through. Your words carry no weight. When I have seen the truth with my own eyes, blood must be paid for this intrusion. So I say again, lay down your arms. Don't trust them, they mean to kill us all. And my perception is high enough to tell this line. Your courage is a mask. None of you has yet slain a true warrior. The man's brow creases, questioning. We have killed many trespassers like you. Your kills are sloppy. The wounds on these people are inefficient and off target. This is the work of untested men accustomed to carelessness. The man bares his teeth. He looks at Heodan, helpless, his eyes shut tightly for the killing blow. The man spits. We'll see whose courage is a mask. Continue. He shoves Heodan toward you. As he does so, the man rakes his blade against Heodan's torso. Heodan screams and stumbles forward, a wide gash in his clothing beginning to bloom crimson. The man sets his feet to engage you, his axe raised high. All right, let's everybody attack this guy.
What you need?
No, not here. No. Okay. You do this to him. And I do this. No, I move. I first move. Select my other weapon. And I move. Now I do this. I think he's dead. Now everybody attack this man. But I will probably want to move this way.
Yeah.
And I will do my killing blow. And she might do her killing blow. Although I might... Can I switch the weapons? I switch the weapons. This guy will... What is this? Blinding Strike. Okay, why not Blinding Strike? If you have it, use it. What? She knocked me down! Your enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise, his companions now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gaps. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us. He's probably talking to the gods. Barely audible beneath his choked sighs, a whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good, the gods are just. Ooh, I'm ready. The wrath of gods is upon us. This must be the Biawak. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it is rending you apart from within. Seated against a wagon wheel, amidst the howling maelstrom, slashed across chest and bowel, Odima's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head, his eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
Run! Okay, let's run inside. Where is inside? I wanted to loot the merchant. To loot the shop there. Wow. Straining against a gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step, you set your hands in the worn folds of weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With the last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourselves onto the ledge. Heodan trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers who had been feigning death lunges for Heodan and topples him onto the rocky ground. Restrained, Heodan lashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you. Despite the wind from your position, if you were to throw your weapon at the attacker, you would have a good chance at hitting your mark. Of course, I throw my weapon at the attacker. Your aim is true, and the hit jars Heodan loose. Lurching to his feet, Heodan clambers up the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. Oh God, no. But diving out into the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it. Securing his other hand, you pull with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold just long enough for Heodan to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. There's a deep resonance with the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Oh, and I thought we might get the stuff Caravan was carrying, and now we are trapped in here. Rangers are bonded to their animal companions. Wow.
Was that?
Yep.
A Beowulf. Had to be.
Beowulf. It had to be Beowulf. What else? Yes, and this
we're
is...
lucky to be alive.
We are indeed.
We're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside. Can you walk?
She eyes the ragged slash across Hyodan's belly. Wow. Can you walk? His jaws tightens, he nods. He's a tough guy. All right. And that's how far I got last time when I realized I'm no longer recording. And my disc was full. So I think there's a good point to make a cut. We will continue next time here. I'll save the game. Save this. And we'll